Hello, welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, I'm wearing clothes. I'm wearing a pullover that I got off of Amazon. Watch out. Um. Anyway, I saw something. I read a news article, and I'm sure there's a video of it, but I only saw the news article that a former U.S. intelligence official. Uh, he was the lead analyst of unexplained anomalous phenomena, UAPs, like flying saucer crap. Anyway, he's like a government official, and he made it public that America has a crashed UFO and alien bodies. So America has, according to him, we have like one fully intact spaceship from outer space, alien technology, and then like a partial one, I guess one that burned up. It's all crashed, and we have some dead alien bodies. Um, you know, it's it's not that I believe him or don't believe him. Like I've seen enough evidence from watching Ancient Aliens to think aliens are real. I'm just you gotta assume they're real considering there's billions of planets. How like just in our galaxy there's like millions supposedly of planets that are in the habitable zone of their star. But anyway, or maybe it's billions. I forgot. Anyway, there's just so many planets. So I just assumed that there was life. So to me, it's not a big deal. It's like whatever. I never thought that we were alone in the universe. But anyway, that's beside the point. How come that's not bigger news? If you have a legitimate uh, former intelligence official coming out and saying, "Yeah, we got aliens," like how come that isn't news? Like like why is Britney Spears dancing drunk in her house news instead of that? Like I don't understand. Like shouldn't that be the biggest news story? Because for all these years, like you have like regular people, quote unquote regular people talking about aliens. And so, like when they talk about it, it doesn't mean anything because it has to be from the government. And so then, when it's finally from the government, it doesn't make the news cycle. Like we get everything else but that. Like if you look at the front page of newspapers, it's like all about Pride Month. I think like aliens are more important than I almost said some anti-gay slurs. My bad. Rainbow people, right? Like I think that aliens existing, but we have proof apparently that having space aliens on our planet is bigger news than like Bud Light being protested or Target losing what like $12 billion because they're trying to trans the kids. Like we get it. Like people know about the Bud Light boycott. It's been going on for months, and uh, they're never getting those customers back. So you can like put that on page two. So now we got a guy who used to work for the government talking about we got ET, and you don't even talk about it. I don't understand the news. The news makes no sense. Like they talk about stuff that doesn't mean anything or just pointless stuff. And and they'll talk about the same stuff every day for months. And well, obviously they pick and choose like what they want, but it's like Jesus Christ. And then like And then like every time there's a real news story, just like the Hunter Biden laptop. Okay, that's that should have been one of the biggest stories ever. Okay, but then of course, we or the government lied about it. The FBI lied about it. The news media knew it was real, but they went along with the lie. And then when it finally came out, and they couldn't hide anymore that the Hunter Biden laptop thing was true, they still didn't cover it. It's still just the same old bullshit. Billie Eilish is finally dressing like a girl. That's not news. Granted, I if you still, you know, watch the news, then I don't know what to tell you. But even though I don't watch the news, I still know like what their front stories are. So it doesn't make sense that they couldn't talk about this, in just one paragraph. You got like literally the front page of the news is like six stories about something gay. Who cares? Who cares? When did who you sleep with became like a personality trait? There are people I've known for 20 years and I don't know their sexuality, but we got a whole damn month about it. I want to hear about aliens instead of. I keep almost saying that homophobic slur. Oh boy, I should wash my mouth out with soap. I don't have the editing tools to like bleep out stuff. Well, I don't think I do. Listen, I try to keep these videos as simple as possible. Okay, like I don't want to edit anything. Okay, so I have to self edit, and it's really hard to self edit because everyone knows me. I'm a proud racist, misogynist, anti vaxxer, gay flag burner. Okay, everyone knows this about me. Okay, I also um, did 7 years in the state pen for manslaughter. I wasn't drunk driving. I was driving on a sugar high. It's a long story. Listen, I'm a very interesting guy. Yeah. So anyway, today I went to the dentist. Okay, and I my front teeth are fake because I lost them in a sporting accident. Contrary to popular belief, well, a lot of people think I lost my teeth from my years of being a homeless crack addict, but no, that's not how I lost my teeth. So anyway, um, so like I'm wearing a partial, and so you have to get a what's it called, like a cast, like you gotta like you have to get an impression of your mouth, so they can like make the partial. And so so the woman, and I'm calling her the woman because she's a woman. The woman, she puts this I don't know what it's called. It looks like plaster, but it's not plaster, but it's like plaster. She puts it in a tray, and then like you have to bite it. Okay, so anyway, I guess she makes too much, so she's holding this tray for your tray that you're gonna bite. She's holding this tray, and it's like overflowing with this yellow goop. And she doesn't say, "Open up your mouth. I'm gonna put it in." Sounds like something I've said to a couple of escorts, but listen. She just like she's holding it like this and just like shoves it in my face. I'm like, um. So yeah. Basically, for a split second, I felt like an OnlyFans girl, and so I don't know if that means I'm non-binary now or trans, but I'm just throwing that out there because it is Pride Month. So yeah. So when she put the tray in my mouth with the plaster on it. I really did have a trans body experience. I felt like an OnlyFans woman. So basically, what I'm trying to say is I'm coming out the closet. I am a trans woman. Anyway, it was just a very weird experience because it's like it's in your mouth, okay, and so like she's holding the tray up, so like her hand is in my mouth. It was so her hands in my mouth, pushing this tray up in my mouth, and the tray is filled with this plaster, and it's drying and it's feeling weird, and the whole time I'm thinking, okay, how many cancer-causing chemicals are in this? Because like nothing's safe these days. And so then I start laughing, but then like you can't laugh because you can't move around. It was just this. What I'm trying to say is there's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way. And then she did it to the bottom, the same thing like a. And now it can fit in one hand, but she puts so much goop she's holding it with two hands. Then she puts it in the bottom, and then the same thing. Her hand is in my mouth, and I'm like, I don't think this is right. And like, I want to go back to the dentist and see if she actually works there because I think she's one of these people that have like a hand and mouth fetish. Because that's what it felt like. Like seriously, I think I was sexually violated. I really think so. Because like, no one's hand needs to be in another person's mouth when it comes to a dental exam. I've never been to the dentist where their hands in my mouth. I have to look that up and see if that's, seriously, I bet you that's some kind of Japanese thing. That's gotta be. I bet you there's some Japanese porn where it's just like, two kids studying, and then like one of them's like, "Oh, I can't speak Japanese, but they make those stupid noises, and then they put their hand in someone's mouth. There's like, I bet you that's a thing. I bet you that's a thing. It's called like Hancocky or something like that. Anyway, I didn't say it was gonna make sense, but I'm just guessing. Anyway, I've said enough. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.